writing a good bit of software can really simplify speaking to people. Like, for example, my mum can speak to her grandchildren who live a wee bit away. She can look at this device in her hand and share that conversation, share that instant photograph. My mum, who's in her 80s, can understand and see that there and then and get that wee interaction which wouldn't happen, given that she's 50 miles away. What excites me about my job is really working with the team and turning these ideas into reality, because often we're given the idea in a general sense, but we need to turn it into something that's tangible and is of use to our users, and that's what we do. 20 years ago, when I started my career, it was very different. We had to build an awful lot of the building blocks to enable the software to run. So we had to start from scratch almost a lot of the time and write the very raw software that talked to the other bit of software, but we had to build it with very fine detail. So 10, 15 years from now, the future of software is really evolving, and I think we'll see different ways of communicating with devices and computers. I'm quite excited by the idea. I think we'll have a lot more augmented reality and things like that. We'll get away from keyboards and mice, using your speech. I mean, you use the devices in your house where I can now turn my lights on by speaking. I thought it was a gimmick at first. It's actually really useful. I think the main advice I would give folks starting out in software engineering is learn from those around you. Chances are you're working, as we do in Cherwell, with a team that has a broad range of skills. You can learn so much from them. Read other people's code. Think, why have they written it that way? What makes it easier to read? Why have they written that test to go with the code? Is it right? Is it wrong? Question it. Ask them. Speak to them. Guaranteed they'll be overjoyed to actually explain why they did it and share that with you. A simple, fun way to get into software engineering would be to take something very simple like baking a cake. Just write down how you would build a cake. You would get the two halves and put your jam in the middle and join the two halves together. Well, write that down in a very logical way, just as a series of bullet points, and you've written a program.